Hey, it's Tuesday. Make sure everything is
Hello,
locked and
welcome
you know
to
what?
my house. Play that music. We haven't been in this. I came downstairs like a couple of days ago to get something. What was I doing down here? I don't know. And I was like, oh my gosh, the podcast studio, it's such a little world in here. And we hadn't been here in so long. I don't think we were in here last week.
So I said to Natalie, she has like this big in her backyard. She's like a big concrete, just nothing. It's like a nothing. It's huge. It's a nothing though. It's like where the trampoline used to be, and then it's like just a dirt patch now.
Before it was the trampoline, it was a big bushy like garden. You know what I mean? That a woman,
like some weird garden, beautiful garden.
Yeah, but the woman, like, you know, she kept her garden so nice before I moved in. But then where was I going to put my trampoline? So I ruined the garden.
So, and it's like concrete padding. I'm like,
it's not concrete padding. I wanted it to be concrete padding.
Too much
I got
money.
quoted. It was too expensive.
So I was like, we should do a she shed, but like make it bussin'.
Because two people on my street have them. One of them is a recording studio.
I'm like, we could do a podcast studio.
She's a music
with
person.
Desks, and then we could sit and work and do the thing. Because I'm sick of my house. We've been here for 5 years now. Like, so we used to go to Natalie's house every day, and then she got sick of her house. I was like, I'm sick of my house.
No, you just got a new house.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
Yeah, I know.
It's been very long.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but we're worried about making the podcast studio in the backyard.
We might not go back there.
We won't want to walk there.
But I think that's your office.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I was just thinking.
I wish I could see my. Well, I mean, I could definitely ask.
Oh my God, they're like prefab ones. They're beautiful. You like basically can make it whatever you want to make it. I could put a bed in there for you.
Oh my God, it could be my new house.
Like literally, you could
It could be where Taylor lives when she comes home.
Actually, you could have a bar in there too.
Oh my gosh,
and
a bartender
and
who just lives there.
You could make it multi-purpose, but you have like, I don't know. I was just thinking, I'm like, this is crazy that you have this big open space that's not used.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But if you put a bed in there, then you have to worry about sex with the kids.
Wait, who's
no? You have a lock.
It's mine.
We
I thought you meant that I would have to go there and have sex.
No, I was just thinking this is a great. I mean, at what point in our lives you just put stones down?
Yeah,
you wear shoes and you walk down there.
I mean, if we're building a she shed, can't we just leave this town?
A fly down here. I just thought to myself, I was like, wow, what? Like, I've been in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get to wake up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up. Yeah, don't you feel like I'm in jail for me?
Yeah, and I'm sick of it here too.
Okay. So, I mean, there needs to be something, even though we just had an expense call. I'm like, fucking get let's go. You know what? You're not making enough money. Let's spend more.
Oh, that's a great idea.
You used to tell me all the time, spend it will come.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that. And maybe you're the problem.
I mean, I definitely just went majorly shopping this past week for no reason.
On Temu.
No, that too. No, but the store on Mount Pleasant and then in Collingwood. I was just going crazy. I was just buying everything. If I put it on and I liked it, I just bought it. I can't afford to be spending all that money. Just buy it.
So you know,
you want that? You can have that. My son wants this golf bag. I think I'm going to buy it for him.
Did you buy it for him?
I think I'm going to. He just got $100 American for graduation. So put it towards that. Give him a fucking bag. I don't fucking care. You know what? I'm just going to spend all of the money that there is and let's just see what happens.
Debt. I hate that word.
No.
The D word. Everyone's like.
So I already have debt. I'm just going to maximize my debt so the bank gives me no more money. And then run away.
I understand. You know, there's a terrible situation in the States where someone went and killed, like he had a list of people he was going to kill.
Why?
They were, I don't get mad at me, but he had political motivations.
Oh.
So he went and killed.
He had a manifesto.
Here's the thing. He went and killed like 2 people in the government.
Lately.
This weekend. Like there was a manhunt for him. Like he killed a woman and her husband and then went and tried to kill a man. Like he went to their houses, posed as cops, had a whole cop car. Like it was intense. He had it looked like a cop. He was in his cop uniform.
How old is he?
I think he was like 50 and it's like a basic white dude looked like. Anyways, my point was that they said they finally found him like in the woods or something, but they said he had a whole list of people he was going to go kill. He got into their houses.
Manifesto.
And his life was falling apart. His marriage was falling apart.
Oh, no.
He had no money. Like basically his world was.
He had nothing to lose.
Kind of.
He should have killed himself. Now he has to go to jail for the rest of his life.
I don't think he wanted to. I think he just wanted to go kill people.
Well, now he gets to go to jail and he doesn't have to have a job, and he doesn't have to pay bills.
I mean, not a good life plan, but yeah, no, it's very terrible. It's really terrible.
Speaking of another situation about someone who doesn't have money, I think I told you I
I'm
watched.
not saying he killed people because he didn't have money. I think it was just part and parcel of his life situation was just crumbling.
And he knew the husband and wife that he killed.
No, they're no one in their state. It was in Minnesota, so it would be like your government person who represents this, and so he went and took, and then he had like 50. I think I want to say like 15 people on the list, but it was them and their partner. Like he left like they had children. They have no parents.
Does he have kids?
I don't know. I watched it for a second. My husband sometimes will put the news on and I'm like, you know what? Not before bed. Like this is good. I didn't even know. I was like, what happened this weekend? Because I was so busy planning. I was like, what happened? And I was like, wow, the world just went to shit in a handbag.
For those people, for sure. Well, it already is shit in a handbasket anyways. But
yes,
I was watching Rom-Con I told you about. But the crazy thing is I watch a lot of documentaries and obviously a lot of crime. And I really love like the con man's story, like Dirty John, Leonardo DiCaprio and Catch Me If You Can, which is based on a true story. Like I love those kind because those people are so clever.
Yeah.
And what they can do to con people, smart, educated people is crazy. And it said like in there was like, some stats because it was they were interviewing the women that had been conned by this guy, but he love bombs them. And he tells when he kisses them, it is just so magical. And these smart, intelligent, wealthy women fall for it. And they say, I don't know what it was. Just he made me feel. He gives them everything they don't have.
It has to be a type that he knows
for sure.
He knows
for sure.
He's a predator and he knows the type because he can't actually feel love because you couldn't do that to someone you actually loved.
No.
Now I think.
Anyways, but the crazy thing is that it happened in Toronto.
It happens everywhere.
But I live in Toronto, so when I was watching it and they were driving in streets and they were like at the courts and I recognized everything. But the one woman, she goes, I knew what he had done to me. He stole her Cartier watch worth $31,000. But I felt bad because he called her and he was like, I'm just going to kill myself. And so she felt bad because he had no money and nowhere to live. And she drove him downtown. She's like, where can I take you? And he knew exactly where the homeless shelter was. He knew exactly where he could go get groceries. He knew which gas station to go to. She was like, he was so familiar with the homeless life. But when I was with him, he was a gourmet chef. He only liked the finest ingredients. And when he went to get groceries, he got like pop and Cheetos. She's like, it was like he was a totally different person, but he was very familiar with that life. But when he was with her, educated, successful, like
psychopath.
But they said in it that right now the biggest con things that are happening is romantic cons.
Yes.
And it's
very easy to do
because you can meet so many people online.
And you can create who you want in your head, which is so messed up. Like it's so messed up that you can create when you read a text from someone, you guys all know this. You read a text from someone and you hear a tone in your voice and usually it's positive in my brain.
Yeah.
But then you meet them in real life and you're like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
That's not what I like. That's not what I was taking from you. But
that literally happened yesterday.
That's your fault, not theirs. Because they're typing in their head, but you've perceived it differently.
So my son goes, I don't want to say, someone in his life he was texting that he's really close with. Look at how rude she is. She's so rude. And I read it and I know that she was just answering the question, but to him, because she wasn't giving any
context,
fluff around it, he's like, she's so
you do that.
But yes, I do. She was really just blunt. She's answered the question. He's like, so rude. And I'm like, but she's not rude. She's just answering the question.
Right. Because the younger generation takes into the capitals or the period or the double or they read text differently than we write text, and how we hear people's voices. They interpret how the text is. Like capitals is shouting. Like there's so much rudeness in the texting. They're all screwed.
I'll never forget when I was like, I would write K and they're like, that's rude.
You're like, what?
And they're like, you have to go KK if you're not being rude. I'm like, oh K. I'm really
when
glad
my
I know
mom
that.
goes KK now, I'm like,
Yeah.
are you joking
Yeah.
me? And my dad, KK.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
How did they know not to do K?
It must, I don't know.
They saw people do it and it just caught on.
I don't know. I'm like, y'all are wild.
I was glad that the kids, I mean, this was years ago now, but that they told me because for all that time, they thought I was being rude by saying K.
Guys, it's almost summertime. Let's take a quick break and I'm going to recap you on my weekend of a 16th birthday party. You did prom. I did a birthday party. So, first of all, I had really intended, it's my daughter's 16th birthday. I feel like 16 was not a big thing when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
It really, it's like they've taken back the days. Like they've decided, these kids have decided prom is their thing. Like all of the prom was not like that when we were growing up. I don't know who changed the entire game. Like there's pre-prom, then there's pictures at the prom, then there's post-prom, then there's prom, then there's skip day, then there like it goes.
It must be those Americans on social media doing it and
You
then
are so
influencing
right.
us.
You are so right.
And everything's so extra, right? Like you can't just have a 16. You can't just like order some pizza and a movie. It's like you need the decorations and the this and the theme and the catering and the.
So I say after like 11, the birthday party was no longer your parents' responsibility. Like when we were 11,
Yeah.
at 12, my parents were like, let's plan a birthday party. It was like a sleepover in the basement, and that was your birthday party when we were younger. It was like, here you go. You didn't sleep, but you got in a basement with maybe a blanket if you were lucky, and then you woke up and you went home. I don't even think we did really presents at 12 years. Like when we were teenagers, there was none of this birthday party shit.
No.
This birthday party shit is off the rails.
Yes.
It's crazy.
You know what else has become off the rails? Bachelor and bachelorette parties.
Yes.
Like everyone goes somewhere.
Rude.
It's
rude.
Go anywhere before. Like everyone's like, oh, Vegas, Nashville.
Rude.
What are you doing?
Like Iceland.
Yeah, what is going on?
Rude.
And it's so hard because it's like everyone just keeps upping each other, and so people who can't even probably afford to be doing it just feel like they need to do it.
What are we doing here? Like what? You're going on a trip. That's all. That's what you're. It's an excuse for a trip. Just be like, I'm going on a trip. Like for me to go celebrate. Listen,
My sister-in-law's in Aruba for a bachelorette party right now.
I was crazy.
Aruba?
Like that's a vacation. That's not. Like, didn't you used to like go out for a night? And,
Yes,
take
in the city.
Take a body shot.
Yes.
Wear like a slutty shirt and be like, woo.
Yeah, someone was saying to me yesterday, they're like, of all of my friends' bachelorette parties, the furthest I went was yours, and I did mine in Montreal, and like everyone else's was just in the city or like up north.
All of this has gotten off the chart. So I felt the 16th. I don't know how she told me that the 16th birthday was like a big deal. Her birthday's in August. We did it in June. Her little sister's birthday's in 10 days, and we're doing this one's birthday party. And my daughter's like, my youngest is like, it's my birthday right now. What are we doing for my birthday? I'm like, this is a 16th thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a big deal. You'll be 16 one day. Don't worry, your time will come.
So I thought, I'm like, you know what? I have a beautiful backyard. We're just going to do it in the backyard. We'll do it really simple. It'll be easy.
One thing leads to another. Last week when I saw a box of like decor that I guess you'd got from Amazon, like I'm sure that you started being like, that'll be enough.
Amazon
or whatever that box was.
Yeah, it was
full of
dollar
stuff.
store and Amazon. Like
Yeah.
it was the thing I didn't think about was like
where they're gonna sit.
Where are they gonna sit?
I know.
Like
I asked Olivia.
I ordered
a few times.
I ordered tables, right?
Yes,
because they were $49 on Amazon. And you know what? I will use those tables.
Oh my gosh, you own those tables? That's so good to
so
know.
I have 4, but I own 2.
That is so
I have
good.
to return 2. So I last night we sat and we ate dinner with my whole family.
Such a good
there.
idea to have that.
So
it's sort of like our parents always used to have card tables.
I have your mom's. I put it on the side. I have to give it back to her. I think it's from 1950.
Oh my gosh.
She needs that back.
Yes, she needs that back.
She does. Like I know Grandma probably knows I have it. I need to put. I'm
I
gonna put
know
it in your
the
car.
legs. Like I know that. Did you used to have those at the cottage?
Shit. Yes. So the I have the tables now, and then I'm like, fast forward. It's like 4 days before, and I don't know if this is an ADHD thing. I only know me. I don't know, but it's like you have every intention. You know what you need to do, but you just can't do it.
Oh.
So you know, and then it gets away. But it's urgent. But you just you're like, you know what? I'll deal with that later, and you don't deal with it.
Yes,
You're not doing anything else.
No.
It's just that task
Yes.
feels
God,
like
that is such a, guys, is that so relatable? It's like, you know, you need to do something and you're literally just sitting there doing nothing. You have all the time that you could be doing it.
it really. So my husband's like, that is an excuse. That's just an excuse. And I'm like, I have to tell you, it's like my body can't do it. It's
Yes.
like I know I need to. It's just I can't.
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
But
yes.
get me in a mood when I'm doing things.
You can't stop me.
Can't stop me.
Yeah.
So I had a
and it has to, the problem is when it's on someone else's schedule, you have to do it, right? But if you let it hit, it's like cleaning your room or like doing the bathroom and all the products. It hits, you go hard.
Yeah. And
it hasn't hit in a while.
I am trying to explain to him. So I went crazy one night and I had done like everything on Amazon. So I knew I was like locked and loaded. I knew it was going to come.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a few Temu things. So I was like, okay, I have the things I need.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have a table. Oh, I had tables, didn't have chairs.
Well, and you never talked to me about it because I was saying to Olivia, I was like, where are the tables? She's like, oh, she's got the tables. She's going to return this. I go, what about chairs? And she's like, I don't know about that.
No, didn't have them. It was just painful.
Yes.
I spent a lot of time looking at chairs.
Yes, that's another thing.
And then I was like, never did anything about it. And then I'd be like, and then I'd go to a store.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to like 3 stores. I can only do one. And then I'm like, I can't actually do it. I'm done. We did IKEA and I was like, I can't go to Costco too.
Yeah.
Like we're actually fucking done. I couldn't even buy things at IKEA.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like I had to go. I got a few things and then I almost had to go back the next day, but I didn't. I just went to other stores and couldn't find what I needed. I should have just gone to IKEA. The whole thing. If I was,
there's people that don't deal with that at all. They go for the thing, they buy the thing. They like.
If I was a straight person, like if I was like it would all be done.
I know.
Holy shit!
I know.
The process of getting there probably would have taken my husband 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Took me 4 days.
Yeah.
So I go, I finally get the chairs, I get the tables, I get the things, and then I'm like, oh, we need this, and I do this. I decorate the whole, it's not a gazebo, it's a pergola. I decorate the whole pergola because the weather's supposed to be shit, so I'm like, okay, we can sit in the pergola, I can close the things, they can sit under there, and then I'm like, I gotta make the pergola pretty.
Yeah.
I get enough of the things. I'm like, how am I gonna put these things up here and get those things? So I basically transformed the backyard into like magic, in my opinion. And then my daughter's like, have you got the food? I was like, oh, don't have the food. Didn't have dessert, didn't have food. So I'm like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order from our local restaurant.
Yeah.
And put it in bowls because I had the bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like night. It's like, she's like, have you ordered the food yet? I'm like, I'm going to do it, just not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Got distracted. She's like, where's the food? I'm like, coming. Thank God they weren't busy. The food comes. I also made butter noodles because she wanted butter noodles. They said it was the best butter noodles they ever had. I just ordered 3 things of pasta, threw them in a bowl, put tongs in them, threw them on the tables.
Yeah.
You made an amazing salad. They had the best time. And she was so anxious about it because it was different friend groups, even though they go to the same school. This is a huge thing. Generation thing, because I have a friend who's a teacher and she's like, this friend group thing that they don't go outside their friend group. This has to be COVID where they were cohorted and they didn't outgo the thing because friend groups, you have different friend groups and they don't mix and mingle. When we were younger, everyone was friends or you were in your own group. Like it wasn't friend groups within friend groups. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you have 8 friends. You have friend groups within that friend group, but you're all friends. Now, it would be friend groups and you don't mix friend groups. They don't cross-pollinate. You're like, why don't you go for lunch with the other people? Like, it's not like that. And my friend who has a younger daughter was like, I don't understand how you can't leave a friend. Like at lunch, you have a friend group and you don't go with the other friend group. It's like you're crossing the friend group, but they don't not like each other.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about my school. We actually had, and I'm not going to say it, but there was different friend groups, and they had names, but we actually were not friends with them at all.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
when we went to high school,
you're saying they don't not like each other. We like in theory didn't like them.
Well, we didn't even talk to them.
They
were so different. Like it was like they were literally called like, was it East Doors? South Doors.
Oh yeah.
Like you had different groups, but everyone was friendly, but there wasn't even a chance you were going to cross-pollinate. Like it was like
You'd never
the
see them at a
drama
party.
kids. Like but they had their own party. They had their own friend group. But within our friend group, it was a big group. It wasn't this is my group, that's your group.
Yeah.
This whole group thing. Anyway, she went
cross-pollinated.
Oh my God, and then at 9:30, she starts yawning. And I go and they're like, Olivia, are you tired? Like, it's like she's a baby of the group, okay? They all know Olivia. They're like, oh, are you? I look at her, I go, oh, did you just yawn? Because I was cleaning up the back at your own party. I was like, all of your friends are here laughing, having fun. You are not signaling you're ready to go to bed at 9:30 on your 16th birthday. No, I'm different. I can leave. I go midnight. Midnight, I'm fucking up.
Okay, midnight.
And my husband's there. It's not just me and my party.
Yeah, Olivia used to be, remember when she was young, she was like a little party animal?
Well, I think that's what I said to her. I was like, what?
It might come back.
I said,
she used to be my partner.
I said, this is crazy. I said, you get it together.
Yeah, remember when you wanted a bar in your room?
I said, get it together.
Did you have a Red Bull?
I was like, let's go. I was like, no, let's go. I think it was just the anxiety of the day.
Yeah, she was probably exhausted
and
from
she was so nervous.
Uh-huh.
And then her friend, who I love, oh my God, she walks in. She's like, Olivia, this is fun. This is fun. Let it go. This isn't your responsibility. Everyone's going to have fun. And I was like, I love you. I'm like, are you the therapist of the group? Because she was like, just outgoing and like, this is the best time. And I was like, thank you. And Olivia's like, she's like, it's your birthday. Sit down. We're fine. I was like,
oh, so cute.
Yeah. Anyways, it went well. I spent way too much time setting up, cleaning up. I don't know the final bill. I don't think I went outside of IKEA, Dollar Store, Temu, and Amazon, but that can all add up when you like put it all together.
I know.
My total bill though for Uber Eats, for the pasta, I think was $80.
Wow.
To feed 16 of them.
Isn't that funny? Dinner compared to what the caterer brought. Like you feed a whole dinner for $80.
I think they were actually full from what the caterer brought.
Oh, yeah.
So right. I did have someone come and do a big board, and it was a highlight because when you walked into the house, the board was my whole island.
Yeah.
And then I transformed it. I ordered Krispy Kreme donuts last minute, like at the end, because I'm like, I don't have dessert, and cupcakes, and there was candy. And then I transformed the board into like the dessert. So I got rid of all the things, but there was like hummus and dip and cheese. And they were eating
it. I saw
that. They were eating so much of the food.
That board she did at a grown-up party, that same caterer that night. And that's what the people were talking about.
And she decorates the whole thing. Like the decorations alone, like everything was it is stunning. Like you walk in and you're like, oh my God. It kind of sets a tone.
Yeah.
So I would do that again because I feel like
I could do that for you. I just need the board.
That's what I'm saying. I could do that again. Like you could do that again now that I know what it looks like. But like she put flowers on the things and like little purple flowers. Like it was to get all that food is a lot of money. Like the salami, the prosciutto. But you could do a fucking video and kill it. Teaching people how to do that. That board. It is the length of an island. It is huge.
It's a big piece of wood.
Anyways, it was great. 16. I'm so glad it's done. I said, that's it. It's for when on your day of your birthday.
Yeah.
If you're a first time mom, don't set the bar too high. That's what I've done. I've set the bar way too high for birthdays. I'm kind of like a mastermind of like.
Yeah. What are you doing for the little one?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Oh.
The thing is, she's getting something she really wants.
And she's also not a
celebrator.
Like, she's also not like, she doesn't need much.
So she is getting a bigger trampoline. My husband's ready to kill me because it's our 4th trampoline. But each time I go bigger, thinking, they'll get over it.
Yeah.
I won't. And he's
they do not get over
before I left, you were ready to get rid of the trampoline because I want my backyard back. Like I want it back. I'm ready for that thing to be gone.
Meanwhile,
she lives on it. Like lives on it, and she does so many flips. She's hitting the end. Like it's not even. I don't see this ending in the near future. I can see her spending all summer on it. So I went and got a bigger one. But my thing that I've realized,
when's it being delivered?
On her birthday.
Oh, perfect. They can deliver it on a specific day.
Yes,
I guess
it could have been delivered last week.
Okay,
but I'm like, no, let's do it. So it's her actual birthday present. However, my other kids use it too. So I'm not sure how this is going to go when she thinks it's hers. And my son tries to get in it with his friends.
Do you want the other one removed the
same day?
Right. Right. Because she can't see it being removed.
I basically listen
Okay.
again.
Yeah. We'll get there
this
when we get there.
is a problem
for 10 days for now. Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
So you need my guy.
I need your guy.
He's a great guy.
I just birthdays. Summer birthdays are kind of good because no one's around until you have to do something because no one's around. So it's kind of on me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I got really lucky with 2 summer birthdays and 2 Christmas birthdays. So like, we don't really. Taylor's the only one who's ever had a birthday party.
My son, no, he says, I hate it. What am I doing? Just getting like,
oh my gosh, can you imagine? First of all, if we said to Max or actually any of our boys, do you want a birthday party? Fuck no, they didn't want to go to your birthday party.
However, when I was in Buffalo for a tournament, it was his birthday.
Yeah,
I pulled off the best freaking birthday party of his life at the famous wing place, and
I feel like wings.
They had the best time. I did it in Buffalo. I was like the hostess with the mostest. Not even in my own place. I got him a private room. The whole team was there. The coaches, like. I nailed that one too.
Yeah.
That was a one to remember.
Yeah. And that's the last one.
The trip one to remember. The 13th.
Oh, yeah.
13th was my big one.
Yeah.
And now 16's creeped in here.
Then there's going to be 21.
Dude.
That's a real one, isn't it?
We got to go, but I have to say one more thing. Natalie's daughter got her first level
I keep forgetting that.
of her license, okay? Mine's about to get it in 8 weeks.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought to myself, they can get it and drive.
No.
Out of the parking lot. That's scary. She's like, I can drive to school now. I'm like, no. And she's like, but I can. I'm like, no, you can't. And she's like, why? I'm like, because that's my job. Like, I'm not sitting in the passenger seat while you drive. Like, no, that's me. You are not driving the other two. Like, not learning to drive with these 2 in the back. Like, we don't need to do that right now. You can go with your dad. I thought this is a dad thing. Do we need different cars?
I know our cars are quite big.
They're huge.
No, if I can drive it, it's fine.
I got a
Anyone's got to be better
I
than
actually
me.
got the sweats when she was like, I get my license in 8 weeks and I'm going to drive home. I was like,
well, I was out to dinner with these moms and the mom had a glass of wine. She's like, because you're allowed to, as you can have 0.5% alcohol, which is really, really low, but 1 glass over, a couple of hours, her daughter was going to drive her home, and her daughter drives all the time. Like,
how old is she?
She's Taylor's age.
16.
Yeah.
What kind of car do they have?
I don't know. I mean, I assume an SUV, but
scared the shit. I don't know how.
Guys, Taylor, so you pay like $150 for what you Americans call your permit, and we went there and I paid $150 and I said, how many times can you redo it if you fail? He said, it can stay all day, $16 a time. So I sent her and she did not do any studying. Like all of a sudden, we thought the book I think is better than the app. I think because you
told me that.
You can finish the book and you know that you've got everything. Whereas with the app, they break it into so many tests that when we were sitting waiting for our number, she pulled up.
Sorry.
Oh, you're missing flowers.
3? Okay, please hold.
Are they on the kitchen table?
Hold on.
I'm going to finish this podcast and I'm going to tell this story. So you can go as many times as you want. So, there was parts of the test that she hadn't even looked at, didn't know anything about. So, and right before we're looking, and I'm like, oh gosh, well, wow. And it's a lot of things that like isn't natural to know. Like, how many days after you get pulled over for whatever do you get your license suspended? How many demerit points? Demerit points are something that you get when you get in trouble for doing things, when you have offenses. And it's so specific and detailed, and nobody in the whole wide world knows it except for maybe the driving teachers. So as soon as we got there and she went in, and I went and took a number because the room's full, right? There's lots, it's a government building. And so I went and I took a number so that when she came out and she's like, I failed, I already had a number. So we were ready to go again. I kept just going and getting a number 5 times. It took 5 times. And she's like, well, what happens if I just keep failing? I'm like, you're not going to fail. We're also not leaving here without it. Side note, I've taken her driving before in the cemetery, but we got to a stop sign near our house and Taylor's like, can I drive home? I go, yeah, okay. So I pull over. She goes and she puts her left foot on the, her left foot on the brake and her right foot on the gas. I was like, okay, hold the phone. We have a lot to learn. And so we're going to sign up for driving classes. I'm not teaching this girl how to drive. I barely know how to drive. So anyway, she has it. And after driving lessons in 8 months, she can get her license to drive alone. Give me strength in my life. But you know what? I'm not a good driver and I make it work. So that's my story. Yep. She's got her permit. It's crazy. Have a great Tuesday.